Today's topic is functioning of mutual fund in India, or the structures or the pillars or the players of mutual fund in India. So every mutual fund in India is established under India Trust Act 1882. So under the Trust Act, the mutual fund is established in India. So it has to be registered under SEBI, Security Exchange Board of India, 1996. We will see how the players of mutual fund plays their role in creation of a mutual fund or establishment of a mutual fund. So under a structure, they have divided into four structures. One is sponsor, mutual fund trustee, asset management company, and custodian. There are some other participants who take part under a structure of mutual funds, such as transfer agent, brokers, selling agent, depository participant, bankers, legal advisors, or auditors. According to Security Exchange Board of India, the promoter of mutual fund ಅನ್ನು ಯಾರು ಪ್ರಮೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, the first and foremost structure, one who finance to mutual fund. So to create any organization or to make any organization build, there is a need of a capital or a money. In the same way, the sponsor yaru, one of the structurally mutual fund is structurally sponsor takes a prominent role. Why? Because he is a person, one who is promoting the mutual fund. So mutual fund ಅನ್ನು ಪ್ರಮೋಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಯಾರು? He is sponsor. So we will see structures only one by one. We will see all the pillars or parties included in a structure of mutual fund. Sponsor. So sponsor is person who set up or who promotes mutual fund. He is a person who appoints trustee and they agree into a agreement with asset management company. Under the layers or functionings of a mutual fund, it has said to be 3-tier structure of mutual fund. 3-tier ಹೇಗೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ? ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸರ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ? ಮ್ಯೂಚುವಲ್ ಫಂಡನ್ನು ಪ್ರಮೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಮ್ಯೂಚುವಲ್ ಫಂಡನ್ನು ಪ್ರಮೋಟ್ ಮಾಡುವರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟಿ ಇಸ್ ಡನ್ ಬೈ sponsor, as well as the sponsors, one who appoints a trustee. This trustee go into an agreement with asset management companies or a custodian. So they are forming a three-tier function. 3-tier function ಅಂದರೆ sponsors promote ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ mutual fund ಅನ್ನು, as well as he appoints a trustee in ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ, deals agreement with asset management company or custodians. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ three-tier structure form ಆಗ್ತದೆ. So name of some sponsors. Sponsor is example ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದಾದರೆ UTI sponsored the UTI mutual fund, HDFC sponsored HDFC mutual fund. So these are the example of the sponsor, how they are sponsoring their finance, or they are making some initiation to build, or they are making some contribution to build the mutual fund structure. So activities included under sponsor is, the sponsor must have a profit in 3 of last 5 years, including preceding years. So track record of profit. So out of 5 years track record, the sponsor must have made profit at least for 3 years. 3 years profit ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು. The sponsor must have minimum 5 years experience in financial service. He should have a experience in giving a financial service to a public. Net worth of sponsor must be positive for all preceding 5 years. So net worth ಏನಾಗಿರಬೇಕು, preceding 5 years ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ ಆಸ್ it has to be registered under SEBI, Security Exchange Board of India, ಅಂಡರಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. along with all this, the sponsor must contribute the capital of 40%. The sponsor should contribute the minimum 40% of capital to asset management company. So the income of a sponsor is the return to get such capital contribution. So 40% ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸರ್ ಇದು 40%ನ್ನು ಅಸೆಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಲಾಭ ಇದೆ ಅದು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ, ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸರ್ಸಿಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ವೆನ್ ದೇ ಗೆಟ್ ಅ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್, that is a income of a sponsor. So sponsor is a person one who promotes the mutual fund. So one kelsa promoting of a mutual fund is done by sponsor. He is making contribution to a mutual fund. He is making a contribution of 40% of capital to asset management company. ಸೊ ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಹೇಗಿರಬೇಕು, ಎಲಿಜಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಕ್ರೈಟೀರಿಯಾ ಏನು, ಹಿ ಶುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 5 ಇಯರ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು, ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ 5 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸಲ್ಲಿ, ಆ್ಯಸ್ ವೆಲ್ ಎಸ್ net worth of a sponsor should always be positive for the preceding 5 years. Example you can take ICICI Prudential Mutual Fund. So next structure is trustee or the trust. So SEBI approval is necessary to become a trustee. Trustee appoint ಮಾಡೋದು ಯಾರು, sponsors. Along with that, SEBI ಇದು registration ಇದ್ರೆ or if they have a approval, Security Exchange Board of India ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ. So they should have a approval to become a trustee by Security Exchange Board of India. So sponsor is a person. Sponsor ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಟ್ರಸ್ಟಿಯನ್ನು ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ to look after the mutual fund. Trustee is known as protector of a mutual fund and are employed by the fund sponsor. The sponsors creates or appoints a board of trustee. So the trustee should protect the interest of investors. The investors' interest. So those who are investing their amount into a mutual fund, they are protected by this trustee. So trustee gets the power through trust deed. So there will be an agreement between a trustee and asset management company, as I said earlier. They ensure that all the regulation and the law are compiled with the operation, and the asset management company has to obtain the trustee for floating or raising of funds. They also seek the information pertaining to the operations. Trustee is a person who makes an agreement with asset management companies and custodians. So ಒಂದು institution example ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. When the school or institute is opened, sponsors will put their money, sponsors will generate trustee, the trustee will generate asset management companies, that is a staff, those who are working in an institution. So ಒಂದು institution example ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ, institutionಗೆ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಜನ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಜನರೇಟೆಡ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸರ್ಸ್. ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸರ್ ಏನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಟ್ರಸ್ಟನ್ನು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಹೂ ಲುಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ, ಅಗ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ಸ್ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ದ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ದೋಸ್ ಹೂ ಆರ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ದೇ ಜನರೇಟ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್. ಇನ್ ಅ ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ ಮ್ಯೂಚುವಲ್ ಫಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ appoints board of trustee, and board of trustee makes an agreement with asset management company. The asset management company is the third working layer of a mutual fund. So they look after day-to-day operations of this mutual funds. They are responsible for setting up of the office and having communications for new issues of investors or appointing mutual fund distributors in the case ಏಜೆನ್ಸಿ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಬ್ರೋಕರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಬ್ಯಾಂಕರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಜನರೇಟೆಡ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ companies. So asset management companies is registered as a private limited company. Asset management company must be registered under SEBI. So all the three should be registered under SEBI. So minimum net worth of asset management company is 10 crores at all times. So net worth ಎಷ್ಟಿರಬೇಕು 10 crores ಇರಬೇಕು. The asset management company cannot undertake any business other than asset management of mutual fund. Mutual fund ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ business they should not take over into other business. Asset management signs an investment management agreement with the trustee. So they make an agreement with the trustee. So all the sales and purchases related to security is seen by asset management company. Other specialized function includes or other players includes first one, transfer agent. When the unit are sold by mutual fund to the public, the transfer agent open register of unit holders. So who will open the register of unit holders? The transfer agents will open this register to unit holders. So those who are investing their funds into a mutual fund, the transfer agents creates a register. Second one, broker. So we know broker is appointed for the sake of selling or purchasing of the securities by the asset management company. Broker is the ಕೆಲಸ ಏನು? To purchase or to sell the securities on behalf of or by the securities by the asset management companies. Brokers are the members of any recognized stock exchange holding under SEBI regulation. Selling agent. The agent is appointed to popularize the unit of mutual fund among the investors. They are acting as a salesman. So those who are selling the mutual funds to the investors. Next one, depository participant. Asset management company purchase a corporate and other securities which may have lead to a demat forms. For this purpose, the trustee opened demat account with the depository participant. Depository participant ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಅಮೌಂಟಿಗೆ ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಮ್ಯೂಚುವಲ್ ಫಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ ಫಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ? ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟೆಡ್. Depository participant is any bank or financial service company opening to form a demat account on behalf of clients. Next one, bankers. Bank accounts are open to carry out cash transaction. So cash transaction is done through a banks. Legal advice. Legal advisors are the lawyers or advocates who are employed to comply with the legal formalities. So regarding a mutual fund, ಏನಾದರೂ legal formalities ಇದ್ದರೆ, so that is done through a legal advisor, that is a lawyer. Or if there is any dispute, mutual fund ಇಂದಾಗಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಯೂಟ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಯಿತು or ಏನಾದರೂ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಯಿತು, who will solve it? The legal advisor will solve it. Last one, auditors. ಸೊ ಹೇಗೆ ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ಅವರ ಕನ್ಸರ್ನಿಗೆ ಅವರ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಆಡಿಟರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಟು ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಅ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್, ಇನ್ ಅ ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ ದ ಆಡಿಟರ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಒನ್ ಹೂ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ದ books of account maintained and the transaction carried on. He also audits the account and gives his report every year. So auditor is a person who manages the accounts of mutual fund. So under the structure of a mutual fund, there are three tiers. One, sponsor, trustee, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು asset management company. Sponsor ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ? He appoints or promote. He is a promoter of a mutual fund. Sponsor ಯಾರು? He is a promoter of a mutual fund. ಅವನು ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟಿಯನ್ನು ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ದೇ ಮೇಕ್ಸ್ ಅ ಅಗ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಂಪನಿ. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ತ್ರೀ ಟೈರ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ mutual fund. And other participants or the parties which are included for the structure of an mutual fund or for the functioning of a mutual funds are transfer agent, brokers, selling agent, depository participants, bankers, legal advisors and auditors.